So this is Pandas versus Red Alert, and with me is Boomer. Hi, Boomer.
Hello.
Warlock. Are you actually here, Warlock? Are you?
Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so we've got Boomer opened with Destro and his open mines. Alpha's got the frigate open standard, 1 rockets range and 1 speed. I've got Star Fury on the Raven, who's open EMP. Warlock is on Overlord's opened standard Plague, 1 speed, 1 energy. LSD's on BC's opened 1 missile range, and then Silver Wolf is on the Guardian, who's open 5 acid spores.
Alright, and then from Red Alert we have Sonya White opening Void Ray with Nova. Yvonne going 4-3 Colossus. Animosis going Imp. Yohanga going range missile on the BC. Amigo Deer going Plague. And then over in the side lane we have a Sever going range spores. So again, sticking with a pretty similar composition to what you had last time. Main difference being no carrier here, right? Was that a meta decision not to go carrier?
Boomer, you can answer. You made that comp.
Yeah, I kind of knew they would have a Void Ray when I saw Sonya in lobby. So I changed the comp. So I had Feed and Isle mid and put a guard on the side to be able to push him all the time.
Well, it seemed to have worked out for you.
Right,
the game's pretty much already over at 2.5 minutes.
The mid over pushed, they didn't see the sides, and I was able to come in behind them.
But yeah, this is always the fear I have when I'm running a Void Ray, is that something terrible will be happening at the very beginning of the game, and my entire team will melt. But, you know, when you have Sonya, you do generally want to run that Void Ray because he's quite good.
Yeah, he's a really good Void Ray player.
But they did need to watch the positioning in the early game there, and they got caught.
Well, it's already 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. Sonya's he's obviously open energy Nova, but he's already got 4 beam 325 energy and 1.86 speed.
Yeah.
So he's pretty quick.
But I mean, having 2 ships down this early, I mean, Sonya would have to be able to back farm to be able to recover in a lot of the time. Like, even with Nova, even with, like, killing his own creeps, it's pretty messy trying to get everything you need while your team is going to be contained the whole time, because no one else on his team is going to be able to soften anything up for him to dive in and pick someone off. Like
no, it's gonna be hard now when you don't have a tank for the Void.
Yeah. So do you like the 5-spore opening for guard?
Yeah, it does a lot of damage, especially early game. But you'll be missing some speed on the guard. So you need to be careful if you do it, because you're so slow.
So in the first back, you got your hull upgrade and then just speed, pretty much. So you're still zero plating and 0 gats. I think that's interesting.
Yeah. I didn't have a lot of farm at this point.
No, Sonya, you know, going back with 700, it's not bad for 5 minutes, but, you know, it's still not going to be enough. Not when you have a Raven with Imp. And actually also an Overlord with Siphon at this point. Like, there's 2 forms of denial, and everyone is at full life. What exactly is Sonya gonna do? Like, can Yohanga... Yeah, Yohanga's gonna try to drop a nuke. Okay, here we go. This is the last ditch attempt to save this game. Yohanga swing around the side with the nuke, so that,
And we didn't have radar still, so we couldn't see him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sonya gets ready to dive in and pick off LSD.
Ellis is really bad position right there.
But something has to happen. Sonya lost focus for a second. Oh, and there's Silver Wolf's Darkstorm, and that was, I mean, there's not going to be any recovering from this now. Unless they kill you. Oh, they do kill you.
Yeah.
But if Sonya dies, and Sonya does die, then it's not, I mean, what is worth at this point?
Without Sonya, it's going to be really hard for them.
I mean, killing you is actually kind of okay-ish. You know, now they at least have generated another late game. Now, if Severf can get Brood Lords, maybe he can make something happen. He's not going to have time to do that, though, if Animosis dies here, though. Yeah, this is just a mess. Everyone is dead. It is over. They've already given up. This is the type of game where, you know, it's like games like this that you almost think a best of 3 would maybe be more representative, since clearly this was not Red Alert's best game.
No, they had a really bad start at this game.
Yep, and that's the way Star Battle works, is that if you screw up in the first 5 minutes, then even if the game goes, no matter how long it goes, you can sometimes just never recover.
Yeah.
Self-nuke. LSD. Oh, suicidal dive, and he gets it anyway. But I mean, you're fighting for points here, so you don't want to necessarily have a suicidal dive in a game where you are, you know, won.
Oh, that was unnecessary, for sure.
Well, yeah, positioning matters. Well, GG's anyway, alright.